Well, good morning. It's the last Friday in May. Wow, May 29th. And welcome to Wise Words from Waldo. I'd like to share a devotion today about character. You know, growing up, I always knew I had it because I was always told, you're a character. What is character? D.L. Moody said, character is what you are in the dark. John Wooten said, you should care more about your character than your reputation. Your character is what you really are. Your reputation is only what people think about you. Tom Landry, the legendary coach of the Dallas Cowboys, he told Chuck Swindoll one day, you know, Chuck, for the Cowboys, when we draft someone for our team, we look for 5 things. And first on the list is character. J.P. Morgan said, a man's best collateral is his character. Let me share a true story with you. Phil Donahue, television talk show host of the past, was known for giving clergy a hard time. He said one time, you know, most clergy will do anything for some media attention. In his autobiography, he tells a story about an encounter with a pastor who was different. He was a young reporter from Ohio, and he was sent to West Virginia to cover a mine disaster. He went by himself. It was winter. It was so cold that when he got there, the camera wouldn't work. In the meantime, the families of the trapped miners had arrived. And then the local pastor arrived. He was dressed in jeans. Didn't speak well, Donahue said. But he gathered the families in a circle. They held hands and prayed. While this was going on, Donahue was still trying to get his camera to work. He was very frustrated because he couldn't film that poignant scene. Finally, after the prayer was over, Donahue got the camera to work. And he walked over and asked the preacher to do the prayer again for the evening news broadcast. Donahue says, by the way, that he has been with some of the world's most famous people, including some of the most famous preachers. And he said they're willing to redo a scene for the news anytime. But this simple West Virginia preacher told me, young man, we don't pray for the news. I already prayed. I will not pose. Donahue later recalled, to this day, I remember that preacher with respect. Remember, there's a difference between character and a reputation. Now stop and think about that.